Hello and welcome to Lakota West High School for the annual and tradition-laden 2020 Volley for the Cure volleyball match. This year's match is Lakota West against Princeton High School, and this is a tradition unlike any others. We are in the JV match following a freshman match where the freshmen from Lakota West won in 2 games over Princeton High School. My name is Jeff Ruff. I'm here with my dad, Jim Ruff, a longtime athletic supporter here in Lakota, athletic director, and now just a interested grandfather. So we're ready to go as watching this.
I've got 2 of them playing. I got one playing in this game, and I got one playing in the varsity game. So just to let the folks know out there that are watching this, they've changed their numbers. So they don't match the roster in the program here. So we're going to be guessing, and if we get some names wrong, then we're going to do the best we can. They've got these new pink shirts, long sleeve. They're really pretty. They got the pink net, playing with a pink ball. Officials, pink flags.
Yep.
So it's Volley for the Cure, Lakota West.
All right, so we're waiting. We're checking the lineups. We're checking the rotations. There are the down judge is also known as the Candy Man, as when it's a regular season, he'd typically throw out candy to the kids, to the players. He's not doing that this year, but he's a well-known official. He's checked the rotations. Princeton's got the ball, number 13 for Princeton. Brooklyn Leach will serve. We have a good pass. We have a good set.
And
we have a tip.
And they're going to call a lift. No? Yes.
And Princeton will take a 1-0 lead.
Yeah, we got a lift there. They're going to call them tight. They're high school players now.
Especially as we saw a little give in the freshman game, and that's to be expected, and we should, like as kids are learning. But these girls have been playing for a while, so that's a good tip. It's a good tip by number 14. I don't know if that's Haley Skoog or not.
That is Haley.
There you go. It was Haley Skoog on the big tip. And
Haley plays. She hits, and then when she hits the back row, she becomes a setter. And her and Riley Dornan both set, and they also hit.
A big save by the libero. And you can see if you watch the first match, the freshman, this picks up pace a little bit. That'll happen as it goes. A big left-handed swing and a big save.
Oh, it didn't go over. Well, you're going to see a faster game. You're going to see more hits. You're going to see them moving much quicker. And and then in the varsity game, you'll see a lot faster.
So back for Princeton to serve. Number 2, Jasmine Dunnigan, as Princeton holds an early 2-1 lead. For those of you that are watching your first high school volleyball, the JV match is a best-of-3. Let's just take a big swing right off the bat. This is a best-of-3 format, so they'll play games of 25. You can score on any serve, so you don't have to be serving for that. And so you play to 25, got to win by 2. And in the first team to win 2 of those games. So if you win the first 2, you win. So
Princeton's jumped out to a quick 3-1 lead, just like as they did in the freshman games. West, as long as they can serve receive, they'll be all right. They have struggled with that this year because I have seen just about every game they've played.
It looks like number 20, their middle blocker, is not afraid to take a swing.
She moves up.
Elijah Caldwell, she's a lefty.
She moves up and down that net, too.
She's a southpaw. That term was invented by Rocky Balboa.
Southpaw, South Jersey.
So Princeton's extended the lead to 4-1. We're early in the contest here as moving there.
Oh, boy, that's a nice recovery by number 13
worked it through
at Princeton.
West will get the point as an overpass. The rotation will continue on.
Brooklyn Leach from Princeton made a nice attempt at that ball, and it just, sometimes that's the way it goes. You make a nice play, but it just doesn't work for you.
So this is Haley Skoog back to serve. She'll slide into the setter. The West is running what you call a 6-2, where you have 6 hitters throughout the game, and you have 2 setters that you run in and out. Varsity will do the same.
Nope. Yep, she touched the net. Yeah, and that's just a reactionary play right there. She didn't try to do that. It was just reaction. Ball was there.
Yep.
There's
It's a
deep
big serve
ball.
to the back corner. That's a tough
That's an
serve.
ace.
Carried all the way back to that back left corner. That's a tough one to serve there as a Princeton coach. Gives a little instruction, makes some in-game modifications. Still getting used to the fact that everybody on the bench has a mask. I guess we'll slowly get used to that, right?
I hope we don't. I hope we're get rid of this.
So they're going to go to 20.
Big
There's a
lefty.
lefty.
Yep.
And there's that left-handed. You don't see that very often, and you don't often see a lefty in the middle, and she took advantage of it and hit that right back. And she'll just slide right back and serve. I bet let's see what kind of serve she has from a lefter. She's got some left-handed power behind that. And she's going to try to paint that line just a bit outside. We're back and forth here now, settled in. Wes is settled in after Princeton jumped out big early.
If you listen to the first game, the freshman game, you heard us talk about old school sit-ups. We have another young lady, Lauren Nelson, likes old school sit-ups. Now, I wonder where they're doing these old school sit-ups. That ball's deep, and it's out.
The excitement of a Casey Wise, the excitement of a first serve of the game, and muscled up. Tried to paint the back line and just carried server for Princeton, number 14, Tess Patterson. As Princeton holds a 6-5 lead. They'll swing to the outside as Princeton gets it up. They're going to try to set the middle. Didn't do it, but a sneaky bump attack.
Yep.
The dreaded bump attack. When you think it's going to be an easy free ball, they put a little juice on it and hits the line. That's pushes Princeton out to a 7-5 lead as Tess Patterson continues to serve for the Vikings. Misses. And
I'll tell you what, number 13 for Princeton's a Brooklyn Leach. I don't know if she is related to Bill Leach, who used to be the longtime baseball coach at Princeton High School. But she is very active.
Princeton gets the serve, receive up, and they'll hit out wide, and that'll be 2
double
touches.
hit. You could hear that up here.
Yeah, those are tough ones when it's coming in from behind you to try to 2-touch it there. So the Firebirds have worked their way back to a 7-7 tie and Princeton's out of rotation. They had people that weren't in line there, so they're out of rotation. And you have a veteran down referee, such as the gentleman working this today. He's going to catch that.
He'll call that every time. He called up at Kings the other day. He called Lakota West JV 5 times for being out of rotation.
Yeah, Tiana Bright was serving on that, and Tiana Bright is a sophomore, outside hitter. Did a little bit of middle. You'll like her, Dan, because she's a basketball, softball, track kid.
There you go.
Likes to do a lot of stuff.
She does like. I mean, that's that multi-sport athlete which you love to see in high school.
Yep.
Oh, there we go. A little dump.
Net call.
I'll tell you, this down official's tough.
He calls it tight.
Yes, he does. That's why he hands out candy so nobody gets mad at him.
Back to serve for the Firebirds is Riley Dorney.
Number 20, normally number 2.
You know, she's visited 22 states.
She has.
Parents must be
and that
world
ball's
travelers.
out. She's a little pumped up.
Yeah, try to paint that line. Vikings back to serve now, number 10 for the Vikings. Jariah Cornist. Cool name. It's Firebirds. Nice play by the libero flying around.
We got all kinds of Firebirds flying to the ball, but I think they wait just a hair too long before they start to move. They get caught with their feet just in a dead stop position.
Vikings lead 10-9 in the first set of the JV match. Pass game has been better.
There's a kill right there.
Yeah.
That's
Well
Haley.
run play.
She really hits the ball. Now she also plays setter sometimes, but she's only setting I've only seen her set one time tonight. Her favorite exercise is the old squat jump. There's got to be something wrong with you if you're liking squat jumps.
Oh, big serve. Back to serve for Princeton, number 13, Brooklyn Leach. As Princeton hanging on to that one-point lead, 11-10. As Princeton's asking for a rotation check. You can do that if you can ask for a check, ask for some help before they catch you out of rotation. You're allowed to do that as much as you like. Oh, net on Princeton. So they'll rotate out, a side out for the Firebirds, and the libero for Lakota West. I don't know who the name is. We don't have a number 22 on our roster.
For Lakota West?
Yes.
She's number 8. Normally, that would be Hannah Brazil. No, she's not number 8. Hannah Brazil's the blonde, and I don't know if Hannah's going to play tonight. I heard that she had broken her finger. And she's an outside hitter, normally plays quite a bit, but she broke her finger in practice, I think. She's on the bench, she's dressed, and her finger's wrapped up. She warmed up, so we'll see.
So Princeton back to serve, hanging on that one-point lead. I almost said one-run lead. 1-point lead. (13-11) Princeton. It's been a back-and-forth match, a lot of rotations. No momentum picked up yet. The West serve-receive game has worked very well and getting good swings. It's a big swing by London Perkins McCam. And they'll side out.
London's favorite athletes are Grandpa.
Oh, you gotta like that. Oh,
Big
there's
lefty. That ball moves. She hits that ball and it knuckles.
Big smile. Yeah, it's one of those when you just get a hold of it, you can't do anything but smile. Princeton up 14-12 as Caldwell's back to serve for the Vikings. Southpaw has a good serve there as well. We weren't sure if that was an overpass or if they just.
That's when Haley went in. Haley Skoog went into the setter's position.
Caldwell still serving. Princeton up 15-12, and they get the luck of the tape.
Timeout.
Tape hit the volley for the Cure, top of the tape. Princeton takes a 16-12 lead here. It's early.
Game of emotion. Streaks. Right now, Princeton's got it.
Yeah, in case you're watching this the next day on Westchester Television, they do a lot of great stuff there. But in case you're watching this, they're going to leave a lot of things going on. They're going to leave. Volley for the Cure is going to leave the auctions open and some raffle stuff open, and there's a lot of opportunities. The raffle's going to close September the 25th at 5 p.m. Prizes include gift cards from Meyer, Stone Creek, Dairy Queen, Skyline. You like Skyline?
I do like Skyline.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
I like it when we go tailgate the Bengal games.
Yeah, that's right. Little Skyline on top of a hot dog is pretty good.
Yes.
And lots more, and that money all goes towards the Susan G. Komen Foundation for a Cure. All a great evening. So even though you couldn't be here, you can still help out, certainly. And this Caldwell broke the cardinal rule. You got to get that serve in after a timeout.
She sure did.
You got to get that serve in after timeout. So West catches a break, down 16-13.
So number 22, best I can tell, is Kara Grunenberg. Defensive specialist. I think they have her here as a libero, or it's Reese Folk. I can't. It's hard to tell, folks. They change these uniforms. We got different numbers.
West is going to make a move. It needs to be now.
Riley Dolan with a kill.
They called 2 touches on the set. And West's going to have to make a move now. They're down 18-13. But they're going to need to make a move now to
Yeah, they need to get serve receive right
get
here.
going.
And they've struggled with that all year. A little too strong.
As Tiana Bright, who took a big swing, just got underneath it, did not get on top.
Tiana was born in Indiana. She's a Hoosier.
There you go.
Nice play by Tiana. She's right in the middle of this
And
now.
Yep.
Yep.
19-14. Back to serve is London Perkins McHam, and they're going to need her to go on a run here. Going to need to go to get a couple points back here.
Sammy Bergstrom just checked into the game.
3-4 points here in a row to get back in it, and that's a good start. 19-15.
That's London Perkins McHam on the serve.
Oh. Prince is able to side out on the faulty serve as Princeton makes some substitutions. Number 12, Yasmin Kitchen will come in and serve for the Vikings as they hold a 20-15 lead in game 1 of the Volley for the Cure event, JV game. She worked up close to that line. I wasn't sure she was going to walk over it.
Riley Dornan with a nice save right there.
Ooh, big swing.
Oh, that. Ooh, I'm surprised he didn't call it. She caught that ball.
Timeout. Firebirds, their last one. You get 2 per match, and probably a good time to take that there.
The Firebirds don't have an answer for that middle. The 2 girls from Princeton that are playing in the middle are dominating the game. So, what interest do we have here? Sammy Bergstrom. Let's see what Sammy likes to do. Her favorite number is number 7. And she plays for the Arsenal in her club. And she loves to go to team dinners.
Yeah, that's the club highlights, are team dinners and hotels.
Yeah, well, Sammy's kind of a cut-up. I know Sammy. And she likes to have fun and laugh and giggle. And so, interesting. Haley Skoog, her favorite TV show is any cooking show. Interesting. I bet she tries out a lot of dishes.
So Princeton's back out on the court, holding a 21-15 lead. She walks right into that serve, right up close to that line. They're going to go to the middle.
There's that middle. She's in the net anyhow, so.
And let it rip. That's all right.
That's number 17 for Princeton. That's a different middle right there. That's
Aries Hutcherson.
Yeah, Hutchison.
So West will come here.
Riley Dornan on the serve.
Little knuckle to that. They need a run right here. So they'll get a pass, and Dornan will get a set out wide, and they'll take a big swing.
And Haley, yes. That's Haley's. That's the best part of her game when she comes off that left side. If they can get it to her and Sammy in the middle.
So West is inched back to a 21-17 contest. They need to put a couple together as Dornan's back to serve. Knuckles again, and it just drops right down.
There's an ace. Wasn't even touched. That was a knuckleball.
21-18. Timeout, Princeton. As Princeton uses one of their 2 timeouts, they'll have 1 remaining. They're holding on to a 3-point lead. You see the coaches in the huddle talking. Coaches there talking about, let's get this serve in.
I've noticed
let's keep
one thing
moving.
tonight, we're not playing any music.
Yeah, that's typically something that we have music there.
We have to go down there and talk to old Robert McLaughlin and see what's going on. Maybe he forgot his CDs.
Nice.
21-18 Princeton, and Lakota West got the serve. They're trying to break that momentum on that serve. Riley Dornan back to serve.
Well, this will be a big point here coming out of a timeout. Keep the momentum.
Drop.
Same serve.
Same serve.
Knuckles right over the net.
We're getting a little coaching from the stands on the Princeton side. There it is again, but that they decided to.
Nope,
Princeton's in the net.
in the net. The official makes the call. He's got a pink whistle. The down official.
Does he? He sure does.
He's got a pink whistle. He's up for it as well, as does the up ref has a pink whistle as well. As Dornan looks to tie it. It hasn't been tied since early in the first game here, so she's looking to serve. Pass goes up. Now they're going to have to play some defense.
Out.
And they do that.
They come right back.
Firebirds
with 6 straight.
Come back and
game of momentum.
tied at 21. Princeton's got one more timeout to play with. We'll see when they want to use that. West does not have any timeouts. They use that to stop the bleeding early in a match and stay close. And so Dornan continues to serve.
Another ace.
Fell in there. As Dornan has caught fire.
And there's the timeout.
And got him going. Firebirds have snuck a 22-21 lead.
You know, the bad thing about not having a crowd here, when somebody yells, you can hear them. So, 22-21, Lakota West came back from down 6. They need to stay on their toes on defense, though, because Princeton will slip it right back over the net. You don't want to get caught flat-footed here.
Nope. All right, so Dornan continues to serve for the Firebirds. Key coming out of timeout to get that serve in. She does that. Passes it up. All right, so they're going to have a player use a free ball as they'll go outside wide.
They're going over to Haley. Nope, she just, her steps just weren't as smooth as the last time.
So we got ourselves a ball game here, tied at 22 late in the
all.
first. The libero for Princeton up the serve, and they're going to need a good pass. Gets up. Oh, keep it alive, and West will get the point.
That's pretty athletic play. That's the Leach girl again. She's pretty athletic up there, but that ball's just a little too tall for her.
All right, so
Tiana Bright's going to serve. Let's see if Tiana can do what Riley Dornan did.
She needs 2 here, right? She can get him in. That's a good one.
Oh, yes.
That's a good one.
Ball's right there.
Yep, knuckled right in. So we're at match point. No team has timeouts left, so we're going to let it ride. Lakota West up 24-22. And they said this was Tiana Bright looking to close it out for the Firebirds. And that's a good swing on that. They do get a pass. Get a pass off. That's going to be a free ball over. See if they can do something with the free ball.
Back set.
Get a back set.
Ball's in.
And the West will get the victory.
Lakota West JV just won their first game of the season. They have struggled because it's a brand new team. They're just finding each other. There's a couple sophomores that could be on JV or playing varsity, playing very well on varsity. So you're trying to find yourself, and you know what? It's good to see them win. Take that monkey off their back.
Absolutely. All right, so Lakota West wins set number 1, 25-22. And come on back and see if Lakota West can close out the match.
Lakota West varsity games.
Hey, we're back at Lakota West High School as the junior varsity has won set one against Princeton.
Just had a nice conversation with the head coach, Lakota High School, or Lakota West High School, Tracy Cornell. She was bragging about finishing her funnel cake. She ate every bit before the game tonight.
And she said that was she chased that funnel cake with the Italian beef with the au jus.
That's right.
So
That's a whole different Coach Cornell.
That's right.
You would have never
Well,
seen that
just,
before.
You know, just if you have a chance to use the word au jus
On
live, on semi-live, starting tomorrow at television, that's quite a feat. I like the au jus myself. All right, so we're back in game two here as the Firebirds look to put away the Vikings. And they'll start with a serve, but that's a good up by Leach. Didn't quite get a second pass
That's
in.
Haley Scrooge. She's got a jump serve, and she just throws the hammer down. She's the cooker.
Well, she took a little off that one there. And they're going to go out wide to Dornan.
She goes deep. And
that's going to be a kill.
Going to be a kill.
So the Firebirds are going to try to do what they couldn't do to start the game, which was get out to an early lead.
I think the old Princeton coach got in the way there. She didn't know where to go. With all those chairs all over the place, that's hard to navigate.
Yeah. Yep. So West's going to try to get out to a lead. There's a big serve.
3-0 West. It's the first of all the games so far tonight that West has jumped out front. That's deep and in.
Oh, dropped in late. Had a little bit of top spin. It looked like it was deep early on. You called it deep. I wonder if they heard you up here calling it deep.
Yeah, maybe. I didn't say not, don't get it. That's deep.
Princeton coach staying positive. Trying to build something there.
Another one deep.
Oh.
Not quite sure what that was. I don't know if she didn't see it until late.
Well, I think she thought it was going to be out automatically.
Well, she got her one arm to go get it.
Thought about the last serve,
but the other arm didn't go with it.
So West trying to get it going early. So they got to take advantage of a free ball. And they'll sit out wide to Dornan.
Dornan again, another kill.
And Princeton will take an early timeout as the Firebirds jump out to a
Lakota West is starting to develop a little confidence, which is, as everybody knows in volleyball, if you don't have any confidence, you will not play well. So, into the timeout, 6-0 Lakota West. See what we can talk about here. Reese Volk. Reese Volk. She plays for Arsenal for her club team. She has moved states 6 times.
How about that one right there? You like that school activity?
Bowling. She's a bowler. Good for her. She's on the bowling. Well, I don't know if she's on it now. She's
it says bowling team.
Yeah, she's in grade 9, so she's probably going to try out for the bowling team this year.
Yeah,
that's good. Well-rounded.
Yeah, that should be her TikTok handle. Strikes and spikes.
That's right. You know what? Reese is the one that we've been trying to talk about. Jeff, she's changed numbers. She's number 18 tonight. Is that what it says on there?
That's what it says in the program, that she's 18.
She's the libero.
All right.
And what's that say right there on her shirt?
22.
Yeah, so that's who it is.
All right, so the Princeton Vikings get a side out after a faulty serve, and West holds a 7-1 lead. They'll go wide to Dornan there.
Oh, she had that set was right up on the net there, almost out of bounds, and Dornan tried to tip it over with a two-hand set and hit the antenna. That's automatically out of bounds. Nice save. Oh, yep.
Top spin. took it off the arm, and West will get the side out and take the 8-2 lead. Well, we were expecting a 6:30 start for the varsity, and it's 6:27 here on the watch. So this is a typical Volley for the Cure night.
That is true. Oh, there's the spike.
Big hit. That's
That
what
ball
you're
was
looking
put.
for.
Yeah, it was put right there. That's a good set by Haley.
9-2 Firebirds. As Princeton tries to go the back set. See that wide, and
That's a tricky set. Ball was in good position. She just had a bad swing on it. Comes with experience. Just keep doing it. Don't back off.
West up 10-2, feeling pretty good after winning the first game 25-22. After they had to make a big comeback.
Double hit.
They were down 19. What were they down? 21-16?
21, they ran off 6 straight.
21-16, went up 22-21, and then ended up winning 25-22, built up a little bit of confidence, and they've run that into this second set where they hold an 11-2 lead. There's the lefty who gave them such fits in the first game. They got a hand on that. Princeton keeps it alive.
Here it comes again.
And a big block.
That's by Perkins.
And she has shown up here in this second game for sure with a big spike from the middle and a big block there as West extends the lead to 10, 12-2. And the serves themselves have been much more consistent this game.
They sure have, and that's what's jumped out to me. If you can serve and serve receive, big part of the game. Lakota West's got some confidence right now. With confidence, she played a little looser.
Looks like Princeton's going to take their second time out.
Yes, sir.
The 14-2, they took their first time out of 7-0, and they take their second time out of 14-2, and that's it in terms of timeouts.
It will give us a chance to talk about Hannah Brazel. Hannah broke her finger, like I said before, and she's she plays quite a bit. She's an outside hitter. Her favorite subject in school is ASL. You know, there's a lot of students in Lakota that take that, and they just love it, and they do real well at it. American Sign Language. So good luck, Hannah, with that.
Couple fine food trucks out there celebrating Volley for the Cure.
I do have to tell you that Taylon Briggs, who plays for West also, she's afraid of napkins. Napkins scare me. I need to talk to her about that and see what's up with that.
I wonder what kind of napkins are they? Are they like dainty napkins? Are they the fancy cloth ones?
They could be they could be barking napkins.
They could be a barking napkin. You know, just a lot out there. We have to check and see. All right.
Here we go. Just keep it in play. Dornan with nice play.
Oh.
That's being alive, being alert. Like I said, when you start playing with confidence, you start playing a lot looser. You jump higher, you hit harder, you move faster.
As we see the varsity warming up around us, you can see around the gym they're doing their band work to get going, and you know there's a lot of pomp and circumstance, a lot of things going on, but you still got a volleyball game to play and to get ready for. So they're spread out across the gym, using their band workout to get warmed up and get ready.
Greatest thing in the world to start to come out with band exercises. What a great way to warm up.
Fire those muscles. It's Princeton serves down 15-3, and that's
Good
a good serve. It's a good serve by Jasmine Dunnigan. And she had a pretty good run of serves in the first game of this, as Princeton is trying to inch their way back into
She's
here.
a knuckleballer, isn't she?
Well, it had a little movement
that
to
ball,
it, but
that ball dies as soon as it gets across the net.
well, they're going to tip it over, but that's a save. Princeton playing a little scrappier here. See how they use a free ball. They're gonna go back.
Oh, nice play by Dort. They did make it. Nice try. (15-5) West.
Nope. They try to dump it in that zone in the front row, and
She's pretty good at that, though. She's done that a few times tonight.
she is. So West holds 16-5 lead.
That's a tough serve. London Perkins hits that ball very, very hard. She puts a little slice on it, like she's throwing a cutter.
Little slice on it like the slice of pizza I'll have a little bit later from Medina's Bistro. Princeton looking to a little tip over the top, and then she'll finish there.
Oh,
it's a nice
found
play.
a hole.
That's
Yeah.
a nice play by Nia Brantley.
She found a hole. She saw it.
In
Princeton,
honor of Jeff Brantley, she hit that one right down Broadway.
The Lakota West back row got a little nosy. They got a little too close.
Here's our lefty on the serve.
Well, there's Hannah. She's in.
Looks like she's playing back row.
Yeah, I don't think they're going to let her hit. She's all taped up.
The 17-7 West lead. So lefty continues to pound away.
Now we got miscommunications. We're not talking. 17-8 West. Big lefty. Sammy Bostrom.
Covering there. We're going to go up.
There's Riley Dornan up there. That's a good hit. Came off that right side. It's a nice kill.
(18-8) is the score. Look at the West holds the lead as Dornan is back to serve. Princeton has kind of settled in, but good hustle there. Oh,
Riley
Give it a
Dornan's
try.
the one that had the run of, 6 or 7 straight serves to put that game away in the first.
and again the first
First
game.
game,
That's
yeah.
right. Kind of leveled things out and brought it back.
Well, we need to get that ball back so we can play.
Yeah. I think we got to change balls out there.
Yep, we'll wipe it down. Whose job is that? Is that Bob Roberts?
I don't know. I think they're hoping that if it just sits there, whatever's on it will die. So I don't know if they'll be wiping down as Dornan looks to maybe close out this one. Net call.
I don't know what he called. Did he call net?
Yep, net call.
I missed it. I was watching the ball.
Tess Patterson back to serve for Princeton. Bring it to 19-10. This is a best of 3 at the JV level, so they will play to this one. They'll play this one at 25, and if West can hold on, then they'll wrap this up. Wrap this JV game up, and then we'll have some festivities in between. Typically, there are so many festivities going on here for Volley for the Cure, between contests with the students to the beautiful national anthem where they pull everything out and they pull roll the flag out, to the walk of the survivors. They do some marvelous job, and those are things that won't go on now just because people aren't available. There's a kill on the outside to put the Firebirds up 21-10. But nonetheless, they will have a short video that they will play to kind of help remember those survivors, remember what we're out here for, and then they'll crank up the varsity game. Don't forget that if you're watching this, the raffles and those things will stay open until September 25th, and
Oh,
They
out
tried
of
to paint
bounds.
the line. That was a good swing. He just tried to paint the line and just missed.
Well, Princeton's trying to crawl back in this.
Well, they settled
Little bit
down.
at a time.
They
Yeah.
settled down a little bit after getting down. You know, they were down 14-2, and since then they've outscored the Firebirds 9-7. But when you get down that much, it's awful hard to come back. Number 16 for the Vikings is Relia Jester. As he's waiting on the call to serve. Another lefty. Oh, that's a wicked one. Wicked serve.
Number 16, I don't know who that is because it's not the right number.
That's a pretty good serve coming out of there. Oh, big
Oh,
block.
my goodness.
Big block, and that's a lot of what that first set was about, was the two middles
Yes.
of Caldwell and Hutcherson running things, and they kind of ran out of
Served it out. Boy, I tell you what
juice
now.
there, but
That Talon Briggs there did a nice job of getting out of the way.
that's right. She matrixed that.
Boy, she sure did.
West up 22-13, hoping to close it out.
West needs a big block here. They got it.
Oh.
23-13.
Looks like Talon Briggs got that block.
Nice knuckleball.
Well, she gets up, another good block.
They get a block again. That's the way you got to play at the net. Confidence.
Hey, match point, set point, match point.
They've not been here this year.
Firebirds junior varsity looking to close this out. They'll try to go backdoor for the win, and they'll hit it down the line. That's it,
Done.
and that'll do it.
That's the way to do it right there. Good
Firebirds
win.
get the win,
They needed that.
25-13.
And now they don't shake hands anymore. They just wave at the other team. But you know what?
They're playing.
That meatball hoagie out there is going to taste a lot better after a win.
So Lakota West wraps up in a two-game sweep against the Princeton Vikings, 25-13. Stay around here as we lead into the varsity match between the Princeton Vikings and the Lakota West Firebirds. Come on back and watch it with us. We'll see you soon.